everyone, and welcome to Let's Talk in English. My name is Peter. We're very glad you're here today.
And I'm Marie. We have a great show for you coming up, so let's get started. Our topic today is Talk About It.
And the title of our lesson is Cell Phones in Class. Cell phones in class. Okay, Marie, what was your favorite subject in school?
My favorite subject in school was history.
Oh, history. Why did you like history?
I liked learning the history of America and Europe.
So there are many different subjects in school. Math is a subject in school. English is a subject in school. So is art, history, and science too.
So what was your favorite subject, Peter?
Ooh, that's a tough question. My favorite subject changed over time. Sometimes it was English because I liked the books we were reading, or I liked the teacher. Sometimes it was art or history.
Yeah, I guess that's true. We change over time. We are interested in some things, but after a while, we start to like new things.
Well, today is about a boy who loves science. Let's take a look at the story after learning our words with Christina.
Hello， 今天故事的主角是 Stuart， 他是一个好学生。他最喜欢的科目是什么呢？ What's his favorite subject？ 名词、科目、学科就是 subject。Stuart 喜欢的是 science， 自然科学。His favorite subject is science。他喜欢用手机上网查资料，但是学校规定上课是不准用手机的。Phones were not allowed in class。动词 allow 是允许的意思。大家都知道这是学校的规定。Everyone knew that rule。名词 rule 就是规则或规定。有一天上课的时候，老师教到宇宙的行星 planet。The class was about the planets。Stuart 忍不住拿出他自己的手机来查行星 planet 的资料，结果却被老师抓到了。如果你是 Stuart 的老师，你会怎么做呢？
Stuart didn't get perfect grades, but he was a good student. He was curious about many things, and his favorite subject was science. He often talked to his science teacher, Mr. Anderson, after class. Stuart was often on his phone too. Sometimes he played games, and other times he texted friends. But he usually used his phone to learn. He liked to look things up on his phone.
Today we have a student. His name is Stuart. He does not get perfect grades, so that means he is probably not the best student, the number one kid in the class getting all the A's.
But he is a good student. Were you a good student, Peter?
I was kind of like Stuart. I enjoyed school, but I didn't get all A's. I wasn't perfect.
Well, I was a good student. I always did my homework, and I got good grades on my test. A's are the best grades you can get. Then B, then C. Anything lower, we don't need to talk about those grades.
That's right. Well, Stuart is very curious. Hey, Marie, how tall are you?
Wait.
How old are you? What's
Wait.
your job? Do you have a sister?
Wait, Peter.
What are you doing right now?
Why are you asking me so many questions? You are very curious.
Just like Stuart. When you are curious, you want to learn all the time. Stuart might not get the best grades, but he is a good student, and good students should be curious.
That's right. What are you curious about? Do you talk about these things with your friends? I hope so.
So Stuart likes school, and his favorite subject is science. Every class has a different subject, right? This is the topic of your class. What is your favorite subject in school?
Like I said before, mine was history. So, Peter, what about you? What was your favorite subject in school?
Well, I think right now it's science because today we're talking about it.
Friends, think about this question. Well, Stuart really loves science. Science is a great subject. He always likes to look something up. Let's learn more about this phrase with Christina.
Stuart 喜欢用手机上网找资料。He liked to look things up on his phone. 我们从这个句子里可以学到2个好用的片语。第一个是 look something up。片语 look up 是查询的意思。你可以说 Let me look it up online. 我上网查一下。或者 We can look it up in the dictionary. 可以查一下字典。第二个学到的片语是 on his phone。只要是用手机做某件事，就可以用这个片语。比如说 I'm reading his mail on the phone. 我在手机上读他的 mail. I can search the news on my phone. 我可以用手机搜寻新闻。这个是第二个片语 on the phone.
We all look things up all the time, don't we? When I am with my friends, we always need to look something up on the internet.
That happens with my friends too. Do you remember that movie? Who was the actor? Don't worry, we can just look it up on the internet.
That's right, it's so useful and we learn this way too. Stuart learns on his phone. Is that a bad thing? Well, let's learn more in the next part of our lesson.
Phones were not allowed in class. Everyone knew that rule, and students usually followed it. But sometimes teachers caught students texting or playing games. Mr. Anderson usually told those students to put their phones away. But then the school made a new rule. It said, if a student uses a phone, the teacher will take it away.
So in the first part of the lesson, we learned about Stuart. He is a student. His favorite subject is science, and he is always learning new things and looking things up on his phone.
Yeah, he is a good student. Mr. Anderson must like him. Teachers like students like this. Anderson is his last name. We don't know his first name.
No, we don't. In school, you should use a teacher's last name. If he is a guy, you would say Mr. Anderson. If she is a girl, you would say Miss or Mrs. Anderson.
That's right. Now, in class, Stuart paid attention. Here's a picture of a classroom. The teacher is teaching and the students are learning.
Yes, they are. In class, there are rules. Rules make sure everyone can learn from the teacher and give the teacher respect.
And in this school, phones were not allowed. That means you can't do that thing. But I think we are allowed to go to Christina. Let's hear what she has to say.
"上课是不能使用手机的。Phones were not allowed in class." 动词 allow 是允许，我们常用被动的方式来表达禁止的事项。句型就是 be not allowed。比如说 ，smoking is not allowed on the bus。公车上禁止吸烟。如果某一家饭店禁止携带宠物的话，就说 pets are not allowed in the hotel。再举一个例子，比如图书馆里不可吃东西和喝饮料。 Food and drinks are not allowed in the library. 所以这种句型可以用来标明规定。
Thank you, Christina. We see this on a lot of signs. Dogs not allowed. Smoking not allowed.
Wow, we use this a lot. Are we allowed to talk about it some more?
Sorry, Peter. It's not allowed.
But we kind of need to talk about it again.
Why? It's not allowed. Oh, you're right, Peter. I can allow it because that's today's calendar phrase.
It's not allowed.
It's not allowed.
那是不被允许的。
Ha, I'm going to stand on my chair.
That's not allowed.
I'm going to jump on the table.
That's not allowed.
I'm going to throw my notebook.
That's not allowed.
Not allowed, not allowed, not allowed.
Stop complaining. That's not allowed. It's not allowed.
It's not allowed.
那是不被允许的。
So the rule in class is, if a student uses a phone, the teacher will take it away. Now, Marie, have you ever done something in class that's not allowed?
Actually, Peter, I never had because I was such a great student. How about you, Peter? Did you ever do anything that wasn't allowed in class?
I've done a few things. I just still don't believe you, Marie.
Well, you should because I'm just a very good student.
Okay, well, do you know what we're doing next?
I do. I think we're gonna take a break. Let's take one right now. Don't go away.